Hey y'all, welcome back to my show. Hopefully today's Saturday, and hopefully everybody's enjoying their weekend, and hopefully people are doing stuff that just makes them happy. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Boot me out there in the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. My readings are pretty much entertainment. I mean, if you find that there's something that I said that helps you, that's awesome. I appreciate you saying so. Let me know. Matter of fact, I'll say it that way. Let me know. And I appreciate you mentioning that. But, it's entertainment. Some of the stuff I'm saying, boy, I can't believe. Because tarot is supposed to be reading energy, that any of this stuff would be happening. I keep seeing majors in my right hand. Okay, right hand. The right hand I marked as human beings. The right hand I marked as the earth, earthly things. So there's going to be justice, death, because that's what I just saw on the right hand. Oh, I am shuffling them. Here, let's do this. Let's do my favorite shuffle. Yeah. See how it looks. I don't really know what's too long or too short. I just kind of just read until I'm just like, this stuff is repeating itself. This stuff seems like it's just saying the same thing all over again. So I'm going to end here. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see what's going on. All right. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck. All right, this is some sounding, it seems like slow moving energy. Not as productive. Not as organized or focused or driven to complete anything. Why are you showing me this? The Emperor. Oh, the Emperor. And the Magician in reverse. The Emperor is unable to create. Who is this Emperor? Well, I'm not going to ask any questions yet. Nine of Swords in reverse. In the third position. Oh. This Emperor is creating, looks like Emperor was creating despair and pain. Oh, fourth is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. The Emperor was creating like despair and pain. It can't do that anymore. Okay. What's this? Princess of Swords. I didn't even look at it. I'm just going to show it to you. You tell me. What do you see? I'll look at it later. The fifth spot is the Princess of Swords. Oh, everybody's talking about it. How they can't do this magic anymore because the person walked away. Okay. There was some cruelty and despair that this Emperor was putting on someone, and they can't do it any longer. So last card, the Hierophant, seventh position. What they did, and this is my overall quick, brief outlook on it. What this Emperor did to this other person, putting the magic on this person, or creating fantasies, or creating this negative environment for this person, and creating this 10 of Wands in this person's life, it forced the person to become closer to God. When that person walked away, they walked straight into God. So naturally, this person's magic will never work. Magic is of the earth, right? The Hierophant is not of the earth. It's not anything that you can magic. It's not a spell. It's literally the all talking to this person. Through animals, through the breezes, through the trees, through the ground, through other people, through their ear, their mind's eye. The Hierophant is God sitting on top of this person. Period. They couldn't do, the Emperor couldn't do more magic on this person if he wanted to. And he does. He wants to. He wants to continue to do, because this was fun. This cruelty and despair, obviously, right? Because cruelty and despair isn't funny. He must have been getting something out of it. The only thing you really could get out of magic and cruelty and despair is entertainment. That's it. That's all it was for this person. Was entertainment. Mm-hmm. The bottom of the deck was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person's energy has slowed all the way. It's at a halt. The money is not multiplying anymore. There is no more money for magic. There is no more money to show off. There is no more money to look a certain way. God has stepped in. God knows all. All things, all beings, all things that have been done. If anybody knows how to hurt somebody who thinks hurting people is funny, it's God. Right? Like, you think it's funny? You think cruelty and despair is funny? You think that's something that's entertaining for you. This is entertainment. Okay. This person had no choice but walk away. This was God telling this person, walk away. That's it. It's like when your dad tells you to do something. You don't get to stand around questioning your dad. like you might be able to curl your lips to your mom, but your dad, you don't get to curl your lips at your dad. You don't get to question your dad. Your dad, when he says something, you just do it, because you don't get to question your dad. That's just how dads work. Like, you don't question, there's no opportunity. Like, because their sentences are very, dads are not very, they're not real conversation like, they're not, they call you and they tell you to do something and then that's it. You're dismissed. Like, why are you still standing here? Go do what I just told you to do. Especially if you have a father that's a military veteran. Especially if your father was in the military, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, you don't get to talk to him. Why are you still standing in my face? Like, that's it. You don't get to keep talking to me. Come back when you're done and I'll have some more shit for you to do. That trick to that is never show back up. Like, do what you were supposed to do and go away. Like, if you don't know, The trick to that was always do not come back. Like, wait till they call you again. And then lollygag and linger and meander when they do call you again. But anyway, this is exactly like that. Like, God told this person, walk away. You don't get to question it. You don't get to ask questions. And furthermore, this is if this is a person who actually listens to God, you're not going to question it anyway. You already know that it's for your better good. You already know that it's protection for you because it's a father. Your father's not going to, when they call you and tell you to go do something, it's not, hi, go kill a puppy. Like, it's go take the garbage out, like, or wash the dishes or do the laundry or clean the gutters or paint the bedroom or sweep them off the floors, or like, it's something to help everybody. It's something that you're supposed to be doing already. Like it's only going to help you. It's not going to hurt you. Like, it's going to build character and show you how to do something with your life, So you really shouldn't be questioning it anyway, because it's not something that's going to hurt you in the long run. Obviously, this person didn't, because the result is the pentacles in reverse. This emperor's life is falling apart. And I don't feel like this is an emperor that's like, obviously an emperor. Excuse me. I feel like this is a person that has children. Someone who is in charge of things, maybe in charge of his family, maybe in charge of the family, maybe, a business owner, maybe in management at the company that he works for. But in that sense, it's not an emperor in the sense of, oh, this is all the kings in the deck, because a king of cups would never put magic on someone just so they can laugh and be entertained, right? That's not the actions of a king of cups, So as far as the emperor goes, I feel like this is just someone who has a family or is in charge of at their job or something like that. Like, this person is not that he very much so lacks integrity. Very much so. Very much so. Magician in reverse also means that he has no other creativity. He lacks in creativity. Intelligence is clearly at a lack, but it's like once this is all said and done, which it is right now, like it's over with, he has nothing else going on for himself. Like, it's like this was his thing to do. I feel like this was the thing to do. I'd hate to say this is what was bringing in money, because I guess. I don't know anything about spells. So maybe the spell that he was putting out there was the cruelty, the hard times and despair was gaining him more money. So he did a spell on somebody, and the more harder they worked, the harder their life was, the worse it was, the better it was for him. So this person's in the 10 of Wands, he's in the 10 of Cups. But that's terrible. That's really stupid. Because what happens when this person walks away, you're still in your spell. This person's not in your spell. because they've committed, or he's committed. I've said they've, so there may be more than one person, but I'm seeing an emperor. But you're still in your spell. So if this person walks away and goes and builds a beautiful life, your life is going to go down to the dumps because of what you did. Ooh. What? I often say that God is a genius. I often say that. That is wild, because that's exactly what happened. You were told, or this person was told, to walk away because that was the answer to the spell. That was the answer, number one, to free the person that didn't even know that they were under a spell. They did not know that there was a spell on their life that was causing despair and cruelty through different people in their lives, different situations in their life. So the answer was just walk away. Leave this person to their own devices. You're not their toy. They've created it that way. You're their entertainment, their toy. Your life is not their toy. And that's pretty powerful when the all steps in and says, this is not what the soul I created was meant to do. This was not what my soul is meant to do. This is my soul, not yours. It belongs to me. Like, I made this soul. I tell it what to do, not you and your spells. So I'll leave you to your devices. I'm going to tell my soul that belongs to me what to do. And because it belongs to me, it's going to do what I told it to do. And it's not going to ask me any questions. It's not going to doubt me. It's going to trust me because it belongs to me. It's my soul. And that's just what that soul did. Walked away. 10 of Wands. This person is now in an oppressed state. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. It is an oppressed state. It is now in its own despair. Its despair that was once going towards someone is now internalized. It's now on them because of the spell that they created. Their spell got flipped back onto them. Why do I this person, you pissed off God. Because this person, golly, the all is about to feed this dude some humble pie. The all is about to open every door, every path, just giveth to this person. Because of, number one, all the cruelty that this person went through and the despair that this person survived at the hands of someone who just didn't want to do any work. So you put this person through endless amounts, unnecessary, and not only unnecessary, unending. Like, this person was just going to keep on riding on this person's back until either the person died or they died. The whole point was this: I'm going to live good and I'm not going to do any work. This person works hard. Cool. I'll do a spell where all their work is going to come to me. All their hard work is going to come to me. As long as they're working hard, I'm getting something. So God says, cool. This person's going to walk away and they won't work hard for a fucking thing else. I will give them everything. And because your spell is all about this person working so hard and you're going to get everything from their hard work, what happens when they're not working hard? How you going to get your cool clothes that you're wearing and the cool car you're driving and all the money? Slowed your money down, didn't it? Took that entertainment right off the table, didn't it? Not funny no more, is it? You ain't laughing no more, are you? Yeah. This person's tears are now coming down their face because this person that they were riding on, magically riding like a unicorn, this person's not working hard. They're not stressed out trying to figure out how do you make two ends meet, and they never will again. Because the all is pissed that you took a soul and you're trying to use it for your own personal gain. Who in the fuck do you think you are? Everybody is talking about it. How the magic spell, the Princess of Swords, the rushing winds. Everybody's talking about how childish this was, how all that this person was doing was using this spell to make money off of this person. And how now the person left. And they see the person doing very well. And they see the person's at peace. They're at rest. And his money has stopped. They don't want to be bothered with this guy. Looking at him like a snake. Look at all them snakes. They looking at him like a snake. The people around him are like, we can't be around him because he's looking for people to put this magic on. So the people who knew that what he was doing, they were like, what? Like, you know, what can you do, right? No one's going to believe you if you say some shit about that. Like, no one's going to be like, oh. And then, of course, how do you help somebody? How do you tell somebody that? Hey, somebody put a spell on you, so the harder you work, the more money they make. And then, you know, they intentionally tie your shoelaces together and shove you out there. You know? That way you can make them 10 times the amount of money and they can sit on their butt and not do anything. How do you tell somebody that? Someone who believes in hard work, is focused on their goals. What I want to know. How's this emperor doing today? How's the emperor doing today? Today. You heard what I said. You saw me just flip and open this. You remember seeing me do all the extra and stirring these up? How is the emperor doing today? This says 10 of Swords, Lord of Ruin. And the Gemini is here. Everybody knows about it. Gemini is here. The sun is here. It's enlightenment. Everybody knows how the emperor is doing today. Everybody knows about this. This is I want to say karma, but this isn't karma. I don't know. Saturn's here a couple of times. Saturn's here a couple of times on the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this was unintelligent. People are talking about that. They're talking about this person, how they're falling apart, how their whole life is falling apart. This is a warning sign. This is a warning. That's if the people around this fake ass magician are paying attention. Some people may look like the lights are on, but literally still nobody could be home. You know what I mean? So if they're not paying any attention, they might not notice that this is the all showing this person that you don't direct the souls that I create. I do. This is not what I wanted for your life. And this is definitely not what I wanted for the life that you are intentionally robbing someone of. You're robbing this soul of the experience that I told them that they could come here and have. I told them that they could come here and have a different experience, and you're taking that from them. You are making me look like I don't care about my soul. I'm pissed. That's why Ten of Swords here, Ten of Wands is here. Because you are trying to make a soul not believe in the all, in their father, Any father would be pissed if you went to their child and tried to make them not believe in them. Any father. Ask them if you don't believe me. Go ask a dad. Go ask a dad right now. Hey, would you be livid if somebody tried to repeatedly for years and years convince your child that you don't care about them and that you don't want them to have the best things in life? You don't want them to have anything. You just want them to work hard for nothing and not get anything out of it? Because that's what this emperor wanted this person to believe. That no matter how hard you work, you ain't gonna get no success. No matter how hard you work, don't nobody care about you. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody gonna be there for you. Don't nobody love you. That's what the emperor, this fake magician, was wanting this person to believe. Give up. Just keep working hard. Keep working hard. The all is mad. You pissed off the all. I want to say that y'all came to collect their soul. And not the emperor. I mean, the person that this emperor, the reverse magician, was abusing. And I don't mean collect them as then, walk them up to the light and basically took their soul from here. But the y'all said you don't deserve to die. You just need protection. The all sees it like this. My baby needs protection. Because look at this. Why would you do this to anybody? Why would you do something like this? He came to collect, the all came to collect its soul. I'm going to protect my soul. Because clearly there are ones from this realm, there are rogue, because this soul is rogue. We all come from one. How do you end up with this? This soul is a rogue. But again, they all came to protect the soul. And therefore to fulfill it, because there's a purpose for this soul that was agreed upon before this soul got here. This emperor, magician in reverse, was interrupting that contractual obligation, was interrupting what this person was told was okay and that they could have. And effectively, the emperor, magician in reverse, was stealing what this person was told that they could have. This person was told that they could have love, that they could have a life where they didn't have to work hard, and that they could see the world, and that they would have a decent life this time. Somehow this emperor magician in reverse knew that and found a way, a spell to steal it. So the more that this person, because the soul is unaware, right, that when the time will come, I'll say that, when the time will come, the soul only knows that it was promised this. So the soul is only doing what it needs to do, what it's thinking, okay, this is what must be what I must do to get what I was promised. The emperor, the other soul, is stealing from it. It knew that this other soul was promised a good life, a soft life, easy life, and it was stealing from it. I'm going to put hard work onto you, and the hard work that I put onto you, you will feed me, you will work for me. But the all never said that this person was going to work for another soul. Like, that was not the plan. That was never the agreed upon contract. And this person, this other soul, this emperor, excuse me, they're going to see a lot of suffering. And like I mentioned in the Princess of Swords, in this Princess of Swords card, the people that knew about this are walking away. The people who knew about this are walking away because they don't want to become a victim of what's happening to this person. They also know that this person will reach a point of desperation because they know what this person has done to the other soul. They know the hard labor this person put the other person under. They know that this fucking emperor magician in reverse put 9 swords, 10 wands, and 10 more fucking swords in that soul's back. They know that this man is going to reach a level of desperation that is going to be unheard of. Because what was done to this soul will be done unto them. And a multitude. They know this. They don't want to be a victim. They don't want to share in it. They don't want this magician in reverse to decide, oh, I'll just put a spell on so-and-so. They don't want to be trapped like this other soul was. So they're ducking them, dodging them, not answering calls. They don't want to meet up with them. They definitely don't want them to know anything about them, because they know this person and how malicious and vindictive they can be, and spiteful they can be. They can be tricky. Yeah. They already know. They'll do anything. And they're already this way, right? So then put 10 swords on top of that, 10 more wands on top of that, 9 more swords on top of that. They're already a malicious, spiteful, vindictive, envious, jealous. Who laughs at someone? Who uses despair and cruelty as entertainment? This is the person that was already living a soft life on top of this person's hard work. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, now put that type of weirdo in a position where they are crumpling under pressure. They're going to be looking for anybody nearest to them to put their despair off on them. That's why these people are avoiding them, because they know this person is trash. They know this person will do anything to get away from what is happening to them. They definitely don't want to be involved. Okay. The Star. This person is a star on the earth. This soul that they were riding and abusing was quite literally the soul of the all. And that, you know what else I just thought about? 8 of Cups is here again. These people know that they know that they can't get too far away. I mean, they can get away from him, but they will never be able to get away from the all, because God knows everyone that was involved, everyone that said anything or did anything. So yeah, they can run from him, but they can't run from the all. What is their what is the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords? The Chariot. People are moving away. Ooh, this is the type of person, I said this before, excuse me, this is the type of person that likes to look cool, likes to be seen, likes for people to look at them, envy me for not having to work hard for anything, envy me for eating at 5-star restaurants, envy me for wearing the nicest clothes, envy me. Like, they like people to look at them and lust over them and think they're strong and think they're in control. You gave me 1. What else is their punishment? The Lovers. 6, 7. Death. 6 of Swords. Their love is going to continue to leave their life. Lovers and the 6 of Swords. One more. Be clear. 7 of Cups. Be clear. 7 of Cups. You know what, y'all? Anyway, the Chariot. These are really dark because they're demonic. The demons always seem to tell everybody's business, so let's go with that. The Chariot. The moon is so doggone bright. You cannot miss what's happening underneath this moon. People are moving away. People do not feel, their emotions are not the same. Their feelings are not the same. Their thoughts are not the same. There will also be a decrease in this person's money. This person's money is going to be running away from them. They won't be able to hold on to anything. Relationships, friendships, intimate partnerships, money, work, networks, co-workers are going to not respect them or, really not want to be bothered with them. They're going to be looking for ways to fire them or, you won't be, if this person is fired, they won't be able to get a job. If they're running a business, their business is going to fail. They will be in debt with the bank because they started the business, but they will not have a way to continue to pay the bank. They will not be selling product because their customers will not want to be bothered with them because they're going to look at them as who they are. Because the moon is bright, they're going to see them for exactly who they are. Their money is where it's going to hurt, specifically. Well, that's going to be a major one. It's going to be the money because that's what they were doing to this person. They were abusing this person to make money, to not have to work. So now they're going to have to work. They're going to have to get moving and move forward on working. The Lovers is here. The relationships are not going to be good at all. The women that they're going to be with, or men, depending on who it is, they will not be good people. They will not be good lovers. Abusive, addicts, liars, thieves, manipulators, people who don't want to really be in a relationship at all, people who don't belong in a relationship. And we've met some people who just flat out don't belong in a relationship at all. These are those people. The types of people who have sex with just about anybody. They don't care. So either this person is going to have to stop having sex because all of the people that they're going to encounter are going to be some type of abusive user, maybe even have illnesses, things like that. Or they'll be sexually ambivalent. So never really committed type of relationship. Always wanting the other sex or their same sex. So if this is a man, they're going to be with a woman who loves women, who really, should be with nothing but women, but, is choosing to deal with men as well, but she doesn't firmly stick with men. Her relationships are firmly more so with women. He's going to continue to meet the same woman over and over again. Or if he's into men, or whichever, if it's a woman, you get what I'm saying. They're going to meet the same partner in a different person over and over and over and over again. It'll be the same person, just a different mother. He's going to want to get away, but not know, not have a clue where, because again, his creativity is shot. He's not going to know where to go, where to get away, how to fix it, how to stop it. Because I don't think that he ever wanted this magic spell to break. I don't think he knows that this magic spell is dual-sided. That he could be in this magic spell and the other person could not be. I don't think he understands that that's what's happened. I don't think he realizes that that's what's happened. That he's the only one in this spell. I'll go to the book real quick on the demon cards. The Chariot is, obvious, but I'll read it to you, no problem. 66. Decisive advance, focused drive. Moon and Aquarius, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. That's almost no pentacles. Decisive advance. I just mentioned in the 7 of Cups, he has no idea which way he's going. The people around him know that they've made a decision and that they're leaving, though. The Lovers, 77. Choice, independence, Black Moon, Gemini. $68 is Belial. 6 Swords, transition, uncertain assertiveness, Sun and Pisces, 6 of Swords. And the 7 of Cups is 60. Mirage and illusions. Ephemeral creativity, Venus, Capricorn, Cups, 7 of Cups. Not knowing what he's going to do. I don't think he knows what he's going to do. It doesn't even matter because he's stuck in the spell, number 1, that he wrote. This is a spell that he created. He wrote this. I almost wanted to say moments ago, I don't think he created a way out of the spell. Like, I don't think that he knows how to stop it. Because I think when he wrote this, he didn't think that a person could ever get out of it, that anyone could break it. So I feel like he didn't ever write like there's no stop button. There's no, like when you're in the factory, there's that big red button to stop the machine if something terrible happens and someone falls into it or something like that. And you can hit that big red button and everything, the whole machine's power just cuts immediately. Everything stops. I don't think he created the big red button. So now he's stuck in this. There's no big red button, no creativity, so no way to create because he's now oppressed mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally. Like he's now oppressed, like there's no way out. It's like a labyrinth. It's like a lemniscate. It's over and over and over again. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, why you don't play with spells. Like, this is why you don't do spells on people. Because you don't know that person. And also you don't know when God will see the light of that person and say, hey, oh, wait, whoa. Why is that star not quite as bright? What's happening? Let me investigate. Like, let me find out. And when when the all finds out, you gonna find out. Like, you're gonna find out what's wrong with your life. All right, guys, this is a terrible story, but again, hopefully y'all are entertained. This emperor person, whoever this is, there's no advice for you. Like, I wouldn't give you any if I had it, because you deserve exactly what's happening to you. I'm going to side with the all every time, and you deserve it. So yeah, there will be no well wishes, and I think that, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. And it'll be to like the 1,000th power. So there you go. Yeah. Off to the void you go. Anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this reading. Yeah. Let me know how you feel. And come back for the next one, y'all. Have a good one.